Welcome back. Today we're doing a short editing tip on noise reduction in Davinci Resolve. Alright, so we have this clip here of this E46M3 on some BBSs, of course. And if we look at the waveform, we can see that this clip here is a little bit underexposed. So when we color correct it and add our LUTs or whatnot, we're going to introduce a lot of grain, a lot of noise into the image. And yeah, I'm going to show you my process on how I add noise reduction. I wouldn't say it's the perfect way or the right way, but it definitely beats just adding noise reduction by itself like that. I'm actually going to show you how I isolate the highlights and the midtones, or the areas that have a lot of noise. So that way when you add noise reduction, you're only targeting the areas that actually need it. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and color correct it and add our LUT and all that. So I already have that here. Apply grade. Boom. As you can tell now, there is a bunch of noise in the midtones area, as well as the highlights. I like to separate or isolate the highlights and just target pretty much the shadows and midtones area. So the first thing I like to do, if you look at my node tree here, I have denoise as the very first node before my CST in, and this is where I like to add noise reduction. So what I like to do is enable this highlight tool here on Davinci at the top, and it's going to bring us into this kind of log flat profile view. And then from there I'll go into the qualifier. I'll go ahead and soften the highlights just a little bit, maybe around 9 or so, and then bring the highlights down until we start to isolate. So as you can see there, the highlights are getting brighter, which means we are isolating the highlights. So maybe about there, that looks pretty good. So if we actually remove the softening, you can see that the transition between the highlights to the midtones or shadows becomes really harsh. And I really don't like to do that. When adding noise reduction, I like to soften it so the roll off is, much easier and it's not too harsh. So maybe about there, that looks pretty good, around 9.3. As for the lower portion, this doesn't matter too much. I'll maybe soften it a little bit. Bring it down a little bit, nothing crazy, and then boom. So we've pretty much isolated the highlights from the midtones, and once we add the noise reduction, it's only going to be added to the midtones area, and that's pretty much what we want. Most people probably just add noise reduction to the whole entire image, and this is going to degrade your image quality much faster. This is kind of the more proper way, I guess you can say. So once we're done with that, we'll go into the motion effect, and this is pretty much where you can add noise reduction. So the first thing I like to start off with is temporal noise reduction. As for frames, I'm going to set it to 3. For motion estimate, always better. You always want to do better. For motion range, we're going to set it to medium. Now the temporal threshold, this is where we're going to start adding some noise reduction. So here you want to pay attention to the waveform. So if I bump this up really abruptly, if you look in the waveform, it's going to kind of change a little bit. There's going to be a point where it starts to not change anymore, and that's where you want to set your noise reduction or your temporal threshold. So for this, it looks like it's about 10 to 15. I'll probably set it at 12.5. Next, we'll move on to spatial noise reduction. For this, mode is always enhanced. For radius, medium, and then I'll unlink the luma and chroma. And then same thing, you want to pay attention to the waveform. So it looks like for this it's about 15 to 20. Let's probably do 12.6. Same thing for the chroma, just pay attention to the waveform. So this one doesn't do it as much, so I'll probably set it a little bit lower to about maybe 4.6. And then boom, that's pretty much how I like to add my noise reduction. So if we uncheck the highlight tool, and then if we look at before, there's a bunch of noise reduction in the midtones and shadows. And then after, it's still there. It's a little bit better now, but it doesn't degrade the image as bad as just adding just a bunch of noise reduction, right? And as for this clip, it was pretty bad. It was pretty underexposed, so I mean, we can't really get rid of all the noise reduction, right? Really, if you can't get rid of all of it, just look for a point where it looks good and you're happy with. And I think for that, for me, it looks pretty good there. And yeah, before, after, a little bit better. So that's pretty much how I like to add noise reduction in Davinci Resolve. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little helpful editing tip and put it into practice. Please leave a like, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.